So after a bit of a disappointing semi-final matchup between Djokovic and Sinner, and injury playing a big part in the result, let's go have a listen to what Djokovic had to say in the press conference, because he gave a little bit of a light on what was going on and also talked about whether or not it'd be his last match at Wimbledon. So this is what Djokovic had to say when he was asked about being physically compromised and how bad it was and how did it affect the result. He said quite a bit. It wasn't a pleasant feeling on the court, but I don't want to talk about in details of my injuries and whine about not managing to play my best. I want to congratulate Jannik for another great performance. That's it. He's in the finals. He was too strong. I feel disappointed I wasn't able to move as well as I thought or hoped I would. And then when he was asked about if it was his last match on center court, he said, I'd be sad, but hopefully it's not my last match on center court. I'm not planning to finish my Wimbledon career today. I'm planning to come back definitely at least one more time. So there you have it, giving a little bit of insight into the injury. Of course, he fell over, or he slipped over at the very end of his quarterfinal matchup, 2 points away from winning, and he just slipped on the grass, and he looked like he was in a lot of pain then, and he wasn't sort of limping around too much today, but he just wasn't running for every single shot like we know he can do, and he wasn't stretching and doing the splits and doing all those crazy Djokovic things that we're used to seeing him do. Let me know in the comments below. Can Djokovic win his 25th slam? He's still in the mix of the slams. He just can't beat certain guys, and also his body is stopping him. Of course, at the Australian Open, he beats Alcaraz, but then he gets injured against Zverev, or he gets injured and has to play one set against Zverev before retiring. Of course, at the French Open, he lost to Sinner, but he was competitive in that match. It was a good, close three-setter. And then, of course, today, he plays Sinner again, and he just can't move because of the leg injury that he got a couple of days ago. So he's in the mix, and he has beaten these top guys, at least some of the top 10 in the last couple of years. So it's not like he's so far away, but he just maybe needs to get a little bit lucky and his body stay in shape and also not play certain guys. But there it is. That's what Djokovic had to say, talking about the injury and how it affected him in his play today.